Alright guys, I may be live. I hope so. If I am, please let me know in the comments. Because with the way that this week has been going, I would not be surprised if I'm just standing here talking to myself all by myself. Yeah. So, yeah. Let me know if I'm on here. Dana Reed says, hello, handsome. I know I'm on then. Alright, cool. Alright, folks, we've got everybody here today. People I've not seen in a long time. Some people I see every Saturday. Kind of like Cheers. Rune, G Keyman, Ronald, TXG, James Randolph, Dana. Let's see, Dave Addion, Wes. Good afternoon. Thank you for coming here. I know, like I said in the chat, I'm an early bird on Saturdays even. Jay, hopefully Napa will still be there when you get there. If you got to go, I understand. I appreciate it. Nate Godden, good afternoon. Let's see. Yeah, Jay, just tell Napa to stay open another hour and a half or so. I'm not going to be that long. I don't intend on being that long, but we all know how I get kind of long-winded sometimes, so yeah. Anyway, see, James Randolph. LPP logo reminds me of a video game. Which video game is that? Anthony, good morning. Rune, yes, I did have a free merch Saturday. That is a happy moment. This week is... I'm going to get there. Alright. Miko, not sure if I said good afternoon to you. Let's see, GK Man. Who else do we have? Brian Field, good afternoon. I have to remember to say good afternoon because it's afternoon. Audio and video are good. Awesome. Let's see here. Kurt O, good afternoon. Might be in and out, not a problem. Nate lives a mile away from the original Cheers. That's pretty cool, actually. Mad Hatter, good afternoon. Let's see. Take whatever time I need to. So this week was like last week's Thursday. I'll take 3 of last week's Thursdays in exchange for the past 7 days. If that tells you anything. Yeah. So, we had the trade show today, and I'll really go into depth on that here in a little bit, but long story short, you gotta run in a few minutes. I really didn't have the opportunities like I wanted to be able to get quality video. So I apologize about that. Yes, I could have gone live, but yeah. Like I said, I'll get into that a little bit. Anybody need an old Lincoln Mercury lock? Oh. GK Man, I thought you were gonna offer the whole car. We'll get to that too. Fred Flintstoner, good afternoon. Anyway, so let's go in chronological order. I feel that's the easiest. Because if I went in order by pain in the ass, then it would be confusing. Because there's so many things to keep track of. Anyway, so this past Sunday, I sitting in the house. Actually did like all of my chores early, both Saturday afternoon and early Sunday morning. So really, I mean, and Sundays are normally like my laundry day and, vacuuming and litter boxes and stuff like that. So I'd gotten all, like 98% of all that done beforehand, done on Saturday, after I got off live Saturday last week. And so I just sat around on my fat ass watching television. And I know I talked about it when I got it, but anyway, back in December before Christmas, a few weeks before Christmas, I got a new television in the house. Really nice, big screen, biggest screen I've ever had, 58-inch Roku Hisense TV. And I'd been watching TV all day. It's about 4 or 5. No, it was later than that. It was about 6 o'clock in the evening. And anyway, I walk out of the room, get something to eat, blah, 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 come back in, and the television was off. And I said, that's weird. So I pick up the remote, hit the power button, nothing. Take the remote, make sure I aim it just right, nothing. Change the batteries in the remote, nothing. Unplug it, plug it back in, nothing. Hit the little button on the bottom of the TV because there's only one button on televisions now, and nothing. Hit the reset button on the side, nothing. I called Hisense tech support. They walked me through, no, that was Monday. So yeah, Sunday I had no TV, and I'm one of those weird people that I have to have the television on to fall asleep. I know some people can't stand that. I have to have it on at least until I fall asleep, if not, kind of still in the background when I wake up in the middle of the night. But anyway, yeah, it didn't work. So my trusty phone was what provided me with my background distraction to fall asleep to Sunday night. So Monday I get up, go to the shop, go to work. Monday was actually a pretty good day. And I called support Monday evening, and anyway, they walked me through everything, said, yeah, we're going to have to send somebody out to look at it, maybe repair it, maybe not. So they said they would schedule somebody. They have to contract a local technician to come out and do all this kind of weird stuff. Anyway, so I was like, okay, whatever. I pulled the old TV that was inside that I brought out here. I took it back inside so I'd have something, and had that set up, whatever. Tuesday, what was it? Tuesday. What was it? Alright, Jay's running to Napa. Jay, I'm going to mention this later when you come back, hopefully, but I need a part from Napa. That's, I'll tell you which part when I get to Friday of this week. Anyway, let's see. Get a UPS for entertainment. Yeah, I think I'm going to do that, GK man. You can use the camera and the phone to test remote battery. Yeah, and the batteries were less than 2 months old. The whole freaking television's less than 2 months old. So, okay, I'm glad I'm not the only one who needs something to go to sleep. Need the TV too. Girlfriend doesn't. Yeah. Dana? Did I try unplugging it and plugging it back in? Really? Yes, I unplugged it. I recited every Latin incantation I can remember from 20 years ago when I took Latin, and it still didn't do shit. Anyway, Alpha Centauri, Guten Tag. Unplug it, plug it back in. James, yeah. So anyway, Tuesday, I get a notification that my new shoes that I bought last week had been delivered. And I had them shipped to the post office instead of my doorstep. That was a mistake. But I didn't want them sitting outside. I figured that was easier. Plus, my home address, like my street address, is really iffy. Like, it doesn't want to validate a lot of times whenever you put it into any type of addressing or mapping system. And so I just had it sent to the post office. And anyway, I got that notification. So Tuesday at work, pretty good. I don't even remember what the hell I did Tuesday at work, but I go like the extra 10 minutes out of the way to go to the post office. No package. None. And the reason why I like that post office instead of the one that is literally across the street and up like 3 doors from me is because that post office has package lockers, so I can go and pick up packages on my own convenience. Yeah. Anyway, wasn't there. New shoes for, because I really need some new shoes. I've got boots, and then I've got some running shoes that are literally falling apart. I've tried gluing them back together, and that doesn't work. So, anyway, really need these. But they weren't there, so whatever. Go back home. Wednesday. What did I do Wednesday? I don't even remember Wednesday. Something happened Wednesday. Maybe I'll recall it. Maybe not. Probably not. But anyway, Wednesday came and went. Thursday, we were busy as crap all day. I went and did 2 jobs Thursday morning. I went and did 2 jobs. Came back to the shop, and Jason I think he had gone and done a job before coming back to the shop. Maybe he was in the shop. Anyway, came back to the shop. He and I both loaded up in the truck because we both had jobs down in Charlotte. So we ran them together just to knock them out, get them done, and save on gas and everything. We go and we dealt with a Herculite door. That was the first job, was a Herculite door. If you are a locksmith and you love working on Herculite doors, raise your hand. I'll wait. In fact, I'll check the chat while I'm waiting on somebody to raise their hand and say, I love working on Herculite doors. Let's see. Dana's had a TV do that at least once a month. Damn. Like a TV completely crap out. Yeah, porch pirates do love shoes. That's another reason why I had it sent to the post office. And yeah, Dana, I think the need sound asleep thing is a guy thing. Pretty sure. All electronics have a guarantee. To fail at the worst time as inconvenient as possible. from 5 seconds to your lifetime. Yeah. Yep. I agree. Anthony needs silence and darkness. I know some people like that too. Alright, Gerald, not a problem. I don't know if I've seen you here before, but thank you for stopping by. We're here normally every Saturday morning, not afternoon. And Anthony, I believe you're correct. There are no hands raised from people saying that they love working on Herculite doors. So that's what we had to work on Thursday. And basically we went into it with the approach that either we can fix it with a screwdriver and some Houdini, or they were going to have to call a door company, like an actual Herculite door company. If you're not 100% sure, Herculite doors are those solid glass doors that have no like metal frame around them. They're just giant ass glass doors, and all of the hardware is literally glued to them. The problem with this one was that they couldn't get it to lock, and the lock is down at the bottom. And on some models, the set screw is underneath. But it's actually really funny because we get there and we couldn't find the set screw in the side. We found access to the set screw in the side, but we couldn't actually locate the set screw itself in order to release the cylinder to where we could look at it. The problem turned out to be the cam on the back of the mortise cylinder was loose, so whenever you'd go to pull your key out, you couldn't because it pulled the plug out just slightly. There were a couple other issues too we've eventually found out, but the way we were able to finally figure out how to remove the cam was we both wound up on YouTube, and Jason, SE Lock and Key, Jason Meeks, he had a video from like 3 or 4 years ago, and we looked at what he did to release the cylinder because he didn't really narrate it. And we said, that's a 5/16 Allen right there dead center, and it goes in about yay much. And we were able to get it. Also figured out that the keyed cylinders had the wrong cams on them, and that's why it was giving kind of a hard problem too. But anyway, so that was the first thing. Then we went and ate lunch. Lunch was Mexican food. Pretty good. TXG, yes, most consumer electronics have a lifespan of 2 to 3 years. I had my television for 2 months. 2 months. Not happy. No, I'll finish that story here in a little bit. Let's see. Yeah, the screen would go all green, had to unplug, reset. Yeah, okay, gotcha, Dana. Yeah, Brian, Herculite is just the solid, fancy-looking glass doors, and it doesn't have like an aluminum or steel frame around the edge of it. It's just the glass panel itself, and they weigh like 570,000 pounds, and they're just a real pain in the ass. And to get to the hardware on them is kind of difficult sometimes, and if like the closer or the pivots go bad on them, you have to remove the whole door, which is like what, an 800 to 1,100 pound door, maybe more. So you really have to have specialized equipment, because nobody does just a standard, 7.5 foot door in Herculite. They're always like 10 feet or 12 feet. This one was maybe 4.5 feet, maybe even 5 feet by 12 to 13 feet tall, and you're looking at 1/2 inch thick glass. That's a heavy ass door. So yeah, Herculite sucks. Ken underscore, good afternoon. And Rune, yes, it certainly does help someone to make those videos. Because every now and again you run across something that you've never seen. I mean, I can't really think of anything that I've made a video on, but you know, if you were to run across a trilogy alarm lock over in your neck of the woods, Rune, which I doubt you ever will, but if you ever did, you would probably hate them as much as I do. But if you did, you know, you could call me or, you know, Night Owl or Jason or somebody here, and we'd, you know, we could help walk you through it for sure. Hey Jason, yep, just talking about you and your Herculite door video. But anyway, so Thursday after that, we went, got lunch, and then we went to a high-rise condo building in downtown Charlotte, or excuse me, uptown Charlotte, and had to fix a couple doors there. Did a mortise body to cylindrical conversion on one of them, and then had to unlock and rekey the lever cylinder in another, and did something else, a couple other things. Anyway, get done with that, and it's like 15 minutes after 4, because it took a little bit of time, you know, with drive time, getting there, going up and down the floors, you know, taking all our stuff with us. It took a little while. So we get done at like 15, 20 minutes after 4, and we still had one more job to do. And it was, fortunately, it was a 5-minute drive up the road, a little pizza place. And we've done a lot of work for the owner, and we get there, and what the job is to convert one of the safes from a dial combination to a keypad. I've actually got, I think, yeah, this one, this Lagarde keypad, or not keypad, but dial combination on his safe. Came off of one of the other branches, and so he's wanting us to go through and do this. Well, we get there, and let's see, let me look here real quick. Jason's glaring at a white Honda. After they come back, Frank will make the next video. Yeah, we're actually having parking issues at our shop right now. Big thing, but I mean, in general, we don't have more than maybe 3 customers parked in front at once. But when we can't park our trucks after coming back in from a service call, and the people taking up our spaces aren't our customers, that really sort of pisses us off. Anyhow, so I'm there at this place, you know, doing this safe. It's a little Hey-Man safe that's, hey man, little Hey-Man safe. It's about yay big or so. Yeah, about yay big. On the floor. And we got it opened up, and I've got the internals taken out, taken off the dial and the dial ring, and anyway, get everything done, and I move like this because I'm kneeling in the floor, and Jason, my boss Jason, had just walked outside to answer the phone, and I've done it a few times on my own before, and it's actually really simple to do. To convert from a dial combination to a keypad, you know, digital, electronic keypad. But I turned, set my tools over here out of the way, and grabbed stuff from the new lock, come back over here, and when I turned, my knee hit the door, swung the door shut, and the frickin' relocker fired. The relocker is that thing that keeps the bolt work from opening no matter what you got, you know, like if you bust out the whole lock. So I get up, I go outside, because as soon as it slammed shut and I went to turn the handle to move the bolt work and it didn't move, I said every F word there was. I said it under my breath because there were employees of this place standing nearby. I get up, calmly walk outside with the boss. I said, I need you now because I effed up big time. And we managed to get, we actually managed to fashion a tool, reach in, unlock the relocker, open the door, and got it all done. Here's the really cool part. We got there at 4:30, and even with that major malfunction, we peeled out of the parking lot at like 10 after. I posted on Twitter about that, but yes, I really effed up on that because you should do something to keep the door from slamming shut whenever you're working on a safe. Or at the very least, grab the relocker and cock it over to the side or something to where it can't drop down and fire. I didn't do that. That was my bad. I also bumped my knee into it. That was my bad. But we were able to get it open, you know, still fairly quickly. Oh, and then, like that day, I find out about my shoes. Apparently the box that they shipped it in is too big to fit into a parcel locker at the post office. So I have to actually go pick it up. They open well after I am at work, and actually well after the time that I'm done with my first job and on the way to the second. And it's like 45 minutes drive one way from the shop to the post office, so can't really stop by between jobs. So yeah, no shoes for me this week. I really need them. And they weren't open early enough today. So, Steam Gadget, good afternoon. Cool ending to that hairy story. Yeah. Get a magnet and put it in the door frame to block the door. Yeah, actually, GQ man, that or what I'm planning on doing, I gotta hang the tools up over here real quick. Actually, what I'm planning on doing is I don't like using vice grips as locksmithing tools that much. Because you really, sometimes you can get a good grip on things, but I just don't use them because I've got Nip-X, crescent wrenches, you know, actual, well, I've got an adjustable wrench, crescent wrenches, stuff like that, ratchet wrenches. So I don't really use these a whole lot, but they're going in there because somebody else recommended that you can just clamp that onto the door and let it be there until you're done when you're ready to shut the door. So those are going on the truck. And my head, mother, my computer just died. Hang on just a minute. No, I need a drink. I need another drink. So yeah, that was a good recovery from that safe. Yeah, I was pretty proud of that, and started looking up different classes for safe work, and I'm really hoping to be able to take it. They're offering it at the Banner Show in Houston next month. So if we do in fact go, I'm going to take that class. It's a 2-day class on basic safe work. Because I really am getting interested in that, and I hate it because a lot of safe stuff I wouldn't feel comfortable showing on video, just because it can involve bypasses and other stuff, and I don't want to put that out there because there's not that many videos on it for a reason, and yeah. But anyway, yeah, Brian Field, definitely lesson learned. And no, I will not do it again because I have a job scheduled this coming week to do that. And it's actually like an hour, 20 minutes away from the shop to go and do the same thing. So I'm definitely taking precautions. Yeah, them dang computers. God. Ain't nothing going right this week, y'all. I mean, it is, but it's something stronger than the cranberry juice. Yeah, Room, I need to cut this down to about 50% cranberry juice. Ken _ taking the safe manipulation class during the IML Expo. That's pretty cool, Ken. That's really cool. Yeah, I'm looking at that, and then looking at some other classes. Most all the safe stuff is like all the safe manufacturers and dealers, wholesalers, and folks, or manufacturers and education type people, I should say, are all located in Kentucky, and for the most part, that's about roughly a 5-ish hour drive from me, so that's really within reach to go to, and so yeah, I'm really wanting to go to that. A lot of money to be made in that. Let's see here, watered down cranberry. Dana, did you water down your cranberry the same way I watered mine down? I wonder. So anyway, did that, and then yeah, no shoes for me because the package locker's too small. TV is still out of commission, and then yesterday went to the shop because yesterday the North Carolina Locksmith Association has quarterly meetings, so like February, March, April, May, June. Yeah, either May or June, and then August, and then December. And the February meeting, which is this month, so February, either May or June, can't remember. I think May. August and December. The February meeting is when they host the yearly trade show. So that was this weekend. Today actually was the trade show. On Friday is when they do the continuing education classes. So I actually went to the shop, and of course Jason made me do actual work other than just working in the shop. But I got up to the meeting and to my classes. And our buddy Caesar that was with us a while back, he taught a class that I took. It was my first class. It was Introduction to IP-based cameras and making your own Cat5 cable, which I'd never done. I'd seen lots of people do it before, but actually go through the pairing and putting through the connectors. And I know a lot of y'all have done this, a lot of times on your own and everything. But I had never done it before. Computers and networking and wiring, techie shit like this just hasn't really ever been me. But I wanted to learn. And hey, Caesar, our buddy, he was the one teaching it. Which, by the way, Dana and Pocket Women, he has not forgotten about you. Life has just happened. He will get your stuff out to you. I talked to him about it yesterday. But Caesar, even though he's given me a lot of shit in the last 24 hours, Caesar's still a really great guy. Had a really big class. Did a great job teaching it. Caesar, if you're watching at this point, I'm sorry I took such crappy photos of you teaching, even though you asked me to take like internet posting quality pictures of you. Sorry, I was actually trying to learn. I was engrossed in what you were teaching. Now, I can't, Caesar, also I have to say, I will have to get you back for what you said today, saying that you had that image that you cannot unsee of me being Bobby Hill from King of the Hill. If any of y'all laugh too, I'm probably gonna laugh with you. Alright, Jason, I guess you're out. Missed that. Alright, have a good one. Cranberry vodka's pretty good. Wes, I might have to try that. Yep, cranberry's pretty good. Grape juice later. Cat5 is easy. And I know it's easy for some people, but that was the very first time that I did it. But yeah, actually, and Caesar actually gave me one of these. It's a freebie. Actually, I've got the only freebie out of class. These were given to him by Platinum Tools. And he told them he was going to be giving one away, so he gave one away to me. So thank you, Caesar. Even though you called me Bobby Hill, I really do appreciate the Cat5 crimpers. And it does actually have here like the order of the pairing on there. So, if I need to do this again, I'll have the tools to do it. So, awesome. Ethernet is easy. Yeah, Brian is a lot of it's Greek to me too. Rune, actually, we've got Rune, you say orange, white, orange, green, white, blue, blue, white, or orange, white, orange, green, white, blue, blue, white, green, brown, white, brown. Rune, what we've got here, the way we did it yesterday was white, green, green, white, orange, brown, white, brown, orange, or no, excuse me, there. White, green, green, white, orange, blue, white, blue, orange, white, brown, and brown. Sure, if Night Owl was here, he would be able to explain that, but yeah, I mean, decent pair of crimpers. They don't really cut off the excess when you're doing a pass through, but they crimp. Really? Y'all think I look like Bobby Hill? Jeez. Dana, Ronald. I used to like y'all. I sell locks and lock accessories. Um, gotcha. Okay. Yeah, well, Steam Gadget, TXG, yeah. I'd never done it before, so it was pretty cool to me, And I've got a pair of crimpers out of it, and a small patch cable. So, yeah, I mean, pretty awesome. And then I went to, let's see, after Caesar's class, I had a class by our regional Compex rep, which he's a really cool guy. And he, basically went over all the, not every single one, but a lot of the major Compex, which is Compex National, Compex Fort, Compex Chicago, Compex Timberline. They're all out in the car. National, Chicago, Fort, Timberline. Yeah, National, Fort, Chicago, and Timberline. All one company now. So when you hear like the Chicago Ace Lock or the Fort, Fort Lock or Compex or Timberline, it's all one company now. And actually, I didn't realize that they were all manufactured just about an hour away from me in South Carolina, which is pretty cool. But Rune knows have a degree in computer science. Okay, cool, Rune. I didn't know that. Yeah, I know nothing. Obviously, I don't know enough about computers to even plug my computer in. Make sure that it stays powered on. King of the Hill is coming back with an adult Bobby Hill. Wow. Okay. Either TIA 568A or 568B. Gotcha. Okay. Yeah. Y'all are speaking not even Greek. It's like Portuguese. Because Latin was my foreign language in high school. Yeah. So, on my way home last night from class, the highway exit's just a minute or two up the street from me here. Get off the exit and go to get my car gas, and it boom, kind of jerks, stutters, spits, farted, and followed up a little bit. And I'm like, this isn't good. And made it home okay. It had done fine all the rest of the day. And so this morning I get up, go out, crank it up, let it warm up because it was about 30 degrees this morning when I left the house. Try to go get my damn shoes from the post office because they said, hey, we're open at 8 on Saturdays if you want to come pick it up. It was actually 9. The trade show started at 9, so USPS strikes again. Anyway, yeah. So I leave this morning, give the car some gas, and it hesitates and kind of sputters and then kicks when I'm standing still. Yeah, not good. And so I make it up to the trade show, barely. Literally barely. So my transmission's about to go. I'm really not happy about that. Only 160,000 miles on my car. And it wasn't driven rough before I got it, before I got it. Because it was actually my old patrol car. And I bought it when I quit working patrol full time. So I know how it was driven after 17,000 miles. I didn't have it for the first 17,000 miles, but I've had it for everything else after that. And, I don't dog it, never did dog it when it was a patrol car. So, anyway, transmission's falling out. But I did make it to the trade show this morning. Let's see here. HKS, Jeff. Good morning or good afternoon, whichever. Yeah, I wasn't around this morning. I'm actually just now, I've worked my way up from Sunday, this past Sunday, till today, so we're on today. Transmission's failing on the way to the trade show, which is 20 minutes up the road, but I did make it to the trade show and got a new bag. Got another banner bag. Got one sitting up there, so we're going to set that off to the side. But I got some goodies today, and we're going to take a look at them. Anyway, I got there, met up with the boss, Jason, and we talked to a couple of our regular guys, and then and this older gentleman who was there, he's an older locksmith, lifetime member of the association. I'd been there maybe 15 minutes, and this gentleman just completely falls backwards. What we call a DFO, or done fell out. And he seemed to be okay. We did have EMS come check him out, but I was like right there next to him, so EMT mode kicked in, even though I've not been an EMT in over a decade, and still went, took care of him, and till EMS got there, he made it through. Wasn't anything serious that caused it, I don't think, but he was sitting at the table chatting and talking with people when I left. So after that, we went around the show and saw a bunch of things. Let's see here. A goodie bag. Yes, I got a goodie bag. Bryn, I got a couple extras here and there. Brian, on your second transmission in your Chevy Express, just hit 200,000. Yeah. That's what we use at work. Those are our trucks. The Chevy Express. And the transmissions normally last, what Boss and I were talking about today is they normally last in the trucks about 85,000-ish miles. And that's because we have to do a lot of city driving as well. So, you go forward, it's just start and stop. And then when you get on the highway, we've got some short merge areas, so you really have to gun it to get down. But anyway, let's see. I'll have lives and drama. Hold steady. Yep. Yeah. Jeff, I was telling earlier, you might want to catch it on the replay, about my boo-boo with the safe and the relocker on Thursday. But anyway, so saw our folks from Banner. Got a Banner screwdriver. I think I've got one of these. Yeah, I've got one of those over there on the mag bar. So somebody will be getting this at some point. Let's see. This is a smart wallet, glow-in-the-dark mobile card holder. I'm not putting this on my phone, but probably stick it in a vehicle somewhere. Of course, I stole as much stuff as I could from Caesar. So I got another General Lock follower. That'll go to somebody. Another Banner Solutions combination pen and stylus. that will go out to somebody as well because I've got one. Yeah, I've got one over there. See, this one I'll probably keep. This is an IDN, but it's one of those really nice gel pens. So I'll probably hang on to this. Let's see, Time Master, which is a distributor, and they do a lot of safe products like keypad locks, safe locks. Also, they had a really cool product called the Zeus, which is a very, very heavy duty multi-point locking system for a door. Very, very cool to see. It's really, actually really kind of awesome. I think I've got their catalog right here. I'm not going to show this because it actually does have prices in it, which is a little surprising that they would hand out something with their prices in it, because you always have a markup on it. But yeah, so anyway, let's see here. Yeah. Free stuff and Swag King. Actually, I got more when I went to the show in Columbia last year. I'll get to that here in a second. Got a so what is this? Banner. Another thing from Banner. Let's see. I guess you pull this out to activate the battery, and then yeah, get a little flashlight in the shape of a key. And it strobes. Yeah, that's pretty cool, actually. I don't know if that's going to get sent out to anybody. I'm going to set that over here. IDN was giving out weapons, knives. I mean, it's not expensive. Yeah, you're not going to shave with it, that's for sure. But it'll probably cut a box. Excuse me. It's IDN on one side and a Legion on the other. So it'll be a good little knife to have somewhere in the toolkit. And from Caesar, I also stole, in addition to followers, a plug follower, I also stole a notebook from him. Notebook and pen. He didn't have any of these the first time I went through. So I may put this to use. I may send it out. Probably what I'll do is if I want one or two to send out, I'll just ask him for some. There was a, here's another one. That goes in one of the trucks. Business card. And this is another cool little notepad, actually. This will probably go in the truck, but it comes with pen, Post-its, little stickies. I think I'm missing one color of bookmark sticky, but oh well. It's from a locksmith insurance company. And then, of course, the big thing, UHS Hardware is giving out pinning mats. I don't know what I'm going to do with this pinning mat yet, but definitely going to put it to use. It's a pretty decent sized one. It's bigger than the one I got from American Key Supply. That was the freebie I got in Columbia. This is the freebie I got today. Pretty thick, good mat. So I think I'll keep that around. But let's see here. Oh, my wholesale do a trade show this year. Their cooties restrictions are gone. Yeah. Well, and that's the other thing. Pocket picking patrolman. I'm only going to steal stuff from Caesar. Yeah, Caesar's my buddy. You know, he gives me a hard time. I give him a hard time back. But Caesar's a good guy. I really like him. He's wanting to come back on live. I'm sure the next time he comes back, it'll be. I'm sure that hilarity will ensue. Um, but yeah, I only steal extra stuff from Caesar. Or if he tells me to go steal stuff from his competitors, then I will. Uh, and to be honest, if his competitors tell me to go steal stuff from him, I will. But no, Caesar's a great guy, and our other reps that were there today, they're all great. Great people. We had a good time. The reason why I didn't get any live footage or even any just recorded footage, Caesar was pretty busy all the show actually, with some new hardware, and he had kind of a smaller booth, but really in general there weren't that many. We were short, like they had, I think it was about a dozen vendors that didn't show up, which is really, really disappointing. And I know the organizers of it were disappointed as well. But, you know, I wish it had been bigger. The banner show in March. Yeah, March of next year, next month. March of next month. Shit. I have said every F word there is this week, and I'm trying really hard not to say it today while I'm on live. I've already said it many times today, but every F word, because my car barely made it back home. Anyway, shit. It's not stealing if you are a friend, it's extended borrowing. Yes. Thank you, Dana. I knew I could count on you. But yeah, I mean, it was kind of disappointing. There were a few people I was really hoping would be there and I would be able to interact with and get some good video. But I'm working on some of those people, and I don't know. I mean, would y'all be interested in hearing from another distributor? There's one person, you know, who's for another distributor other than Caesar, that I'd be interested in getting on. Somebody who's actually a manufacturer rep. Next time I see him at the shop, I will talk to him about coming on live one day with us, like we've done. And then maybe somebody from the Locksmith Association. Actually, the person I was hoping to see at the Locksmith Association from the NCLA, he wasn't there this week. He had an emergency and couldn't be there. So I'd really like to get some of those people on. I think y'all would really like meeting them and having the opportunity to chat with them. Caesar wants to come back on. He's welcome anytime he wants to. All he's got to do is say that he wants back on here. Just tell me when. And of course, any of you guys in the live, y'all are always welcome. I'd love to have y'all. Let's see here. Oh, so I was writing my comment earlier on in the chat about how your car would do a 5-hour drive. Wait, I missed that one. How my car would do on a 5-hour drive? I missed that one, Rune, about my car. Right now, my car wouldn't drive 5 minutes away, unfortunately. Yeah, Ken, they didn't have any lock show girls at the show. Sorry to disappoint. Yeah. Did you say fastidious this week? Yes, James. One of the F words that I said was fastidious. Um, I've said every F word there is to say this week. That's why I've ran out. That's why I can't say any today, even though I really want to. Logmania. Logmania, you're not late. I'm late. It's afternoon, not morning. Sounds good. Okay. Yeah, I'll work on getting some of those folks then. I think it would be really cool. I think we could make it really cool, and really get to kind of see, well-rounded part of the industry. I mean, from log sporters all the way up to manufacturers. I think that would be pretty cool. Yeah, Logmania, yes. Even though I'm late, you're late too because I started like an hour ago. LPP, did I say Friday? I said Friday. I said fudge. I said farfanougat. I said a lot of things that began with the letter F all week long. Yeah. Alright, James, you're headed out of here. I'm actually going to head out of here too. Yeah, brought in my tools because the car is going to have to go in the shop Monday. Last time I took it to the shop, it was the same shop that we use for work, the same garage we use for work. So I'm going to try to limp it in there Monday. It actually does okay once you get above 20 miles an hour. It's fine. It's just when you're slowing or stopping or starting from a stop that it just doesn't do shit. So, anyway, this month, I think, I think I mentioned it last week, but this month I'm sending some stuff to Gumby by way of Anthony. And so they're going to be my goodies receivers this month. That I have not packaged those things up. I'm going to do that as soon as I'm done with this. That way I can have the boxes ready to ship out whenever I get to the post office to pick up my damn shoes. I've said some D words this week too. S, G, D, F, A, yeah, bunch of words. I've said lots of big words, big 4-letter words this week. Frappuccino fundamentalism. Ken, I'm gonna have to remember that. But yeah, I will, I'll get some stuff together for next month as well, because I'm going to send some stuff out. So I told you guys at the start of this year, I was going to send some stuff out to some random people. Not doing any contest drawings, anything like that. If you get stuff from me, then I'd really appreciate at least just like a picture in return that you got it. If you do videos, then that would be awesome to see a video of it or just a picture or something like that. Just to let us know that you got it safe and sound and what you got. But yeah, no requirements or anything. I'm doing it just because y'all are here. So, all right, Brian, you're headed out. I'm actually going to head out as well. Frappuccino fundamentalism. Yeah. Lord. So, anyway, I'm here at the house the rest of today and all of tomorrow. I'm not going to chance driving my car out tomorrow. So, thankfully, today on the way home, I stopped at the grocery store. Got enough food, cat food, alcohol, and nicotine to last me until Monday morning. So, we'll be good to go until then. If you need to send flowers or want to send me Grubhub deliveries, that's fine. Just shoot me a text message and we'll get the information. But I'm going to go, y'all. I need to go. Oh, that's the other thing. Since the safe. Yeah, because I mentioned a pain in the ass. Since Thursday, when I was working on that damn safe, I've had literally a pain in my ass. It's been like my sciatic nerve has been going completely crazy, which even though I'm only in my 30s, I've had sciatic nerve problems for about 5 or 7 years because of working as a cop and having to, wear like 15, 20 pounds around my waist. But yeah, it's just been a complete, a literal pain in the ass since Thursday. So I'm going to try to deal with that today too. Anyway, y'all, I appreciate you, each and every one of you. Love y'all most of the time. Love y'all all the time. So, anyway, thanks guys. Thanks for letting me just rant and show off some of the stuff that I was able to nick from the trade show today. So, y'all, appreciate it. Have a good one. Stay safe, stay happy, stay healthy, stay out of trouble. And God willing, the creek don't rise. We'll see you next Saturday. Have a good week, y'all.